Good morning, everybody, on this beautiful, chilly, but beautiful Sunday morning. This is that which takes place in between the before and the after. This is the interlude. You can see the 8 a.m. worship service coming out behind me, and this beautiful courtyard is filled with some beautiful artists on this morning at our annual art show. So let's meet our artist today. Good morning to you. I want to share with everybody online your name and where you go to school?
Yeah. My name is Vale.
And where do you go to school, Vale?
Scottsdale Christian Academy.
Very good, Vale. Now you have a beautiful piece of art here. Tell everybody what you made.
I made a flower.
How long did it take you to make this flower?
I have no idea.
It looks like a long time. You probably made it quicker than me, though. Is this paint that's on the paper here?
Yeah.
Great job, Vale. Thank you so much. Beautiful work, and thank you for being a part of our show today. Let's meet some more of our artists. Good morning to you. Share with everybody your name and where you go to school.
My name is Callie.
And where do you go to school, Callie?
Archway Scottsdale.
Very good. Now tell us about all the beautiful art that you have here today.
I was inspired by Wolves and Warrior Cats, the book series. I made some Warrior Cat pictures in the binder over there, and I just started a love for wolves, and I started painting them. Some have wolves in the forest, and some have the wolves as the forest.
Great job. Thank you so much. Love it. And if you stop by your table, make sure you flip through the binder. I did that earlier. Some wonderful, wonderful pictures in there. Good morning to you. How are you today? Share with everybody your name and tell us where you go to school.
My name is Christina Antunes, and I go to North Terra Canyon.
And you are sharing this table with the rest of your family. Is that correct?
Yes.
So tell us about all these different drawings and paintings and everything and kind of who made each one.
So, those two over there is from my sister Delaney. That one and all that stuff around it is from me. That one right there is from my sister Katie. This one is from my mom. This one's from my dad. That one and that one are from me. And these ones over here are from my little sister Cecilia.
Your whole family is truly involved. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for being a part of our show today. All right, let's move on to our next artist. Our next artist, Austin, is not present, but his mother is present. So let's hear from his mother. Tell us about Austin's paintings here.
My son is, I don't even know where to start. He's been doing it since high school, and he's kind of migrated through all the mediums, and now he's into acrylic abstract, which you see here, and now he's going into great big pictures that have no room in our house. So he loves it, and he's really good at it, and I'm sorry he couldn't be here today.
Well, he is here through his art, and we thank Austin. Austin, if you happen to be watching online, thank you very much for your art, and appreciate your bringing the paintings in today. All right, good morning to you. Share with everybody online watching what your name is and what kind of art you have here today.
Good. My name is Dodie Bush, and I'm a mixed media paper artist. And everything here, paper would be the common component of all. So from taking discarded books, making an altered book. This is a star book. If you open it up, you can see the star. This is a special to my heart. I make these origami flowers for Hospice of the Valley for their Salutes program. They give them to members of the family of veterans and first responders that are in hospice care. So it's all just a lot of fun. I just love it. I enjoy it, and it keeps me busy.
That's a very specific kind of art using paper. How did you first get into this?
Rubber stamping. That was my first entry where, you're generally making cards, greeting cards, and then it grew and grew and grew.
Well, thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful work, and appreciate you being a part of this today. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Very well. Share with everybody watching online your name and what kind of art you bring to the show today.
My name is Vicki Minty, and these are quilts that are made by the local quilting group here at the church, piece by piece. We make these up and give them to the pastors, and they give them out to the congregation. A lot of the fabric is donated to us, or we pull it out of our stash. We do our own long arming. We do it all right here at the church.
I'm going to have the camera zoom in right here because you see all of these quilts. Tell us about this right here.
This is our logo. This was made in France. One of our quilters found a location in France, and this is made out of linen. And she went out and bought 1,000 of these labels for us to put on our quilts.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Vicki. God bless you in the ministry that you do here. All right, let's go on to our next table here. Good morning. Good morning. Come on over to this side over here. I'm going to have you introduce yourself to our online audience.
I'm Peggy Venable, and I go by Hoagland.
And go ahead.
These are my oil paintings, and they're from Europe and Argentina, and here in the U.S.
Tell us the story about this painting right here.
Well, these were dancers in Argentina, and this young couple had been dancing so beautifully out on a patio, and as they walked away for a rest, I happened to see them, and I caught the really hopeful looks on their faces that it was a successful day for them so they could feed their baby that they had brought with them. So it was a story of Argentina. Beautiful people, and loved being there.
Beautiful. And I know each piece here has a story, and if you want to hear these stories, stop by the table here, and we're so grateful for you being a part of the art show today. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
God bless you. All right, let's go on to the next table here. Good morning. Good morning. Share with everybody your name.
Sophia.
Sophia, and who is this sitting next to you?
This is my helper, Emma.
Sophia and her helper, Emma. And Sophia, tell us about the drawings that you have here today.
All right.
You want to come around to the front here, and you can point each one out.
This one, I sort of just drew it for fun. It's just like a little girl holding a dog or something. Then I drew me and my best friends, Aryan and Eric. Then this girl is she's from a show called Sailor Moon. It's also a book. It's just like an anime show. I messed up. Her name is Sailor Jupiter. And then I have a picture of me and my cousins. And then me and my sister playing a game called Sock Hero. Emma's the Sock Hero. My cat is Sock Cat. And then I'm the Sock Villain.
And I'm going to ask you a question about that. Emma, come over here. Tell us about the game Sock Hero. What do you guys do in that game? Or do you want your sister to answer that? We'll have your sister answer it.
So I'm like robbing the bank or something, and Emma has to catch me by throwing socks at me.
You throw socks at your sister?
Yes.
Oh my! Well, here's the drawing that tells the whole story. So thank you for that, and tell us about the last one here.
The last one is Naru from Sailor Moon. Also, she's like the main character's best friend. She isn't one of the superheroes from the show, but she's like one of my favorite characters. So I wanted to show her and like there. So I drew her.
Sophia, thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of the show today, and wonderful job. All right. Good morning. We're getting a taste of everybody's art here today for our online audience. Will you share with everyone your name and what kind of art you have here?
I'm Vicki Sterling, and I do resin creations. You just take a mold and you pour in the resin, and it sets up overnight, and voila. You can put flowers, you can put glitter, you can put shells, anything you want, basically.
I see a great diversity in all the different styles and the different things you put in them. How do you get your ideas for what you're going to make next?
I watch Pinterest a lot, and I get my ideas from there. YouTube videos on how to make the creations, and started about 6 months ago as a hobby, and this is the end result.
Beautiful and very colorful. We can tell just by looking at this you are a true artist. What are some of the other things that you've done in life besides the resin? What some kind of art involved?
I used to do cactus creations, wall hangings, baskets, that sort of thing. But I was working full time and didn't have much time to devote to it, so I kind of put it aside for a while, and then I started the resin when I retired.
Beautiful job, Vicki. Thank you very much. You have a fun table. Appreciate it. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Here we are at our next table. Looks like some wood carving. Share with us your name and what kind of art you have here.
Okay, my name is Bill Gronlund. I've been doing this for a couple of years, and this is basswood. And I'm taking a class I started 2 years ago, and I'm still learning. And the one thing that they taught me for sure is that you never make a mistake. It's just another opportunity. And I got lots of opportunities.
Lots of opportunities. Beautiful. Now, a lot of them catch my eye, but this one, tell us about this one here. What's going on?
Well, that's our emblem of our church. I like this one here. That's a mechanic's cross. And this is another cross that turned out pretty good. Well, I thought, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. This one is supposed to be one continuous rod or roll or whatever you want, and I can't do it. Every time I go, I get it mixed up. I've tried 4 times and I can't do it. So you got to be a little smarter than me.
You keep trying, Bill. You're doing great.
Here's another one. Tell them what this is. You tell them.
This is the key of life from Egypt. And look on the bottom, Osiris. The key of life, they call that.
Thank you.
One piece of wood right here, Bill?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And here's another one you might be interested in. This is one block of wood, 2 inches square. And then I cut this one, and then you get more spikes on it. Then I try to hollow it out and make a ball in the center. And these were too thin, so they kept breaking. So I bought a 3-inch ball, or square, and I finally made it so I got a ball in the center.
Well done. You have several pieces here where you showed that you couldn't quite get it, and then you got it. And so keep it up. You got lots of them that you didn't get to, you said. Okay, thank you, Bill. You keep at it. All right, Del. Good morning to you. Del, how are you today?
I am fine, sir.
So share with everybody the kind of art that you're sharing with the world today.
Well, I said I like to build the toys, you know. My old steam engine train and a cattle car and my water tower and my 1950 power wagon.
Now, I recognize the engine from before. You had that before. Did you add on to this?
Well, I just did the cattle car and the water tower, so I brought the old train back. Yeah, it was here several years ago.
And the truck is new.
The truck is new.
So tell us about the process of making, for example, the truck. How long does it take you to do this? How do you get the idea for it? How do you do all the different parts of it?
Well, I get some plans, you know, and then every piece of wood has to be cut. The project on these is the wheels. That wheel is 3 separate pieces. I cut them on a table saw, and they're at 10 degrees, so there's 36 cuts in each one of those pieces. So forgetting the ones I threw away, so 5 times 109 pieces cuts.
And look at the detail in these tires. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, so that's the project there, is making those tires.
Well done, Del. We're very impressed. And Del, you not only do this, but you do all kinds of work for the church through woodworking and other means. So thank you for all you do. God bless you. All right, good morning, good morning. Looks like some beautiful photographs here. Share with everybody your name and what kind of work you have here today.
Hi, name's Bob Grebe, and this is my photography for travel, and I make my own prints and cards and calendars just as a kind of a hobby business.
So where are these photographs in particular from?
These are all Grand Teton National Park. This is the iconic picture over here that everybody might recognize of the old barn. But we took these in a trip last fall.
And how long have you been taking photographs for, Bob?
Well, I started with 35 millimeter in the film days when my daughter was born. That was 60 some years ago. But I really got into it when I retired in 1999. I went to work for a camera store. And the artists needed pictures of their art to enter into galleries and contests. So I wound up doing that. and it graduated into my own art photography business here.
So your daughter is the inspiration behind all of your photographs initially, so we can see her and all that you do, and then you refined your skills at the camera store, and now look at these beautiful pieces of art you have. Thank you so much, Bob.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to see you. Take care.
God bless you. All right, let's go on to the next table here. Good morning. I'm going to come around to this side here. This is our online audience. If you don't mind introducing yourself to them and what kind of work you have here today.
Hi, I'm Glenn Johnson, and acrylic artwork and mostly landscape. And so, yeah, I've just learned about 4 months ago. So,
oh, this is brand new for you.
Yeah, for me, it's a delve into a different part of my mind.
Well, we wouldn't have guessed that by looking at these. These are absolutely incredible. Why don't you choose one of these to tell us about it?
Thank you. Well, this is kind of a landscape in the desert that I ride mountain bike a lot and hike, so I tried to capture the color of things. So it's a lot of fun. So it's just like landscape like I would have riding mountain bike up in Browns Ranch. So
beautiful and very appropriate for our beautiful desert here in Arizona. Thank you so much, Glenn. God bless you. All right, we're at our last table here. Good morning. Share with everybody your name and what kind of art you have here.
Hello, I'm Lily Schmall, and I have oil painting right here of a cow, obviously. And then I have a graphite drawing of a little me at Disneyland. And this one is a Prismacolor pencil drawing of my dog Stanley. And this one is a digital painting of a hummingbird. And then over here, I have a bunch of shoes that I've painted over the past couple years, all Disney, and it's very windy, so they're holding everything down. But yeah, and then there's a pamphlet of more shoes, but I don't want to get that out because it might blow away.
Incredible. So if somebody ever wanted a custom pair of shoes, you're the person to go to.
Yes, I am.
And tell us about this one, because I don't remember seeing this from you before. This is a digital piece you made?
Yes, there's an app on my iPad, and I can just use a stylus and draw. And that's what I did.
The amount of detail in both that one and these here is just absolutely incredible. How long, what's the earliest age you can remember that you were drawing or doing something like this?
Well, the age that I actually tried to practice and get good was more like when I was 12 or 13, but I've been drawing since I was 5 years old.
Very good. Thank you so much, Lily. Wow, what a beautiful day. As we went down the line here, the sun is coming out. It's becoming a beautiful morning here at La Casa de Cristo at our 2024 art show. Thanks for joining us. This has been The Interlude.